Alright, what's going on, guys? We're back to the Weekly Witcher. So as you cycle in, I'll put tags, thumbnails, stuff like that. And Gamer Bros and Mr. Cheese, welcome to both of you. So how are you guys doing? Are we all good? Now what's up, Rochelle, Dee Dee, Pamela, FL Smith, Jason, Steve Vlogs, and welcome, guys.
As the Emperor's spies told him, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss Merigold.
And I saw FL Smith say to play Skyrim. Personally, I think Witcher kind of falls into a similar category. So I'll just stick with playing Witcher. And I'm doing great, Rochelle. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? And Z Javi and Lynch, welcome. If you guys haven't dropped a like yet, be sure to hit that like button. Yeah, I'll think about it, Smith.
Any needs, master?
Appreciate the like, Jason. Alright, time to visit Triss Merigold. I'll be catching up with the Dead by Daylight DLCs tomorrow, because that's when I get paid. And Amar, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? This guy's shady. Oh, I've enjoyed a good bit of RPGs in my past too, FL Smith.
Spare a copper or two.
And awesome that you're fine. Good to hear, Amar.
She's gone in a flat. Well, she was in a rush. Must have left somewhere. What of it? Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Get lost, let's talk. Let's talk.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorceress who lived here.
And we're supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Trash.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game. Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's got to know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove, huh?
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
I meant no offence.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it...
Oi, Baylorenda. Welcome. How are you doing today?
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though. Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief and follow him. Beggars and thieves got to pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
The real
Mean to say
DJ
the
Fruit
little
Loops,
beggars have
welcome.
a king, crown, scepter, and all that.
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply. And watch yourself. Menga himself don't even go to the grove.
I'm good, Bailu. Thanks for asking.
Wonder why. It's Menga. Temple God.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitch's shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property.
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the Temple Guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad.
Hector O and AWNAR Vlogs, welcome, guys.
You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well, man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with Fortnite AWNAR. Haven't gotten on it at all today.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure. Like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Yeah, I heard about the Chug Jug that just came out. But yeah, Fortnite won the fan poll, so after Witcher, I'll be hitting up Fortnite.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor.
Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Can't stay, Bunny? Well, appreciate you dropping by. Which way did that thief go?
You know the Ballad of Wanda? Who stormed in her garden?
These are foul practices. Stop at once. Dancing on a scaffold. Any means must far. I think it's rather entertaining. Die there. Exactly. Fear death or love.
Okay, that's an armorer. There's a beggar here.
Arms for the poor.
This is trash. This is actually one of the best games of whatever year it is. I can't remember.
Angrin early on. In Sidaris last, along the banks of the Pontar. So, help me out.
Yeah, it's got over 200 awards. And what's up, Brandy? Welcome. How are you doing? I'm just telling you what people said.
Here. Now you help me. Gotta find the back alley locals call the Putrid Grove. It's important.
Don't know naught about no grove, putrid or other. Don't generally care much for orchardry.
This is urgent.
Leave me be, I don't know.
You don't know, huh?
So I'm afraid to see the surgeon. Never know when they'll accuse
Easy to make light of others' misfortune. So what'd it take?
Pushing them up.
Not so bad then.
It is bad.
That's good to hear, Brandy.
You'll not find any monsters in
Yeah, that's alright, Amar. I understand. This game isn't for everybody. But I'm really enjoying it so far.
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Good! Pickpocket!
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
You know the Ballad of Wanda?
What a witcher just...
What are these people doing?
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? My mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
Yeah, what is it, Amar?
Here.
And you gold-hearted man. Care to hear me tell of woe?
Some other time. I'm in a hurry.
Need some overripe sheep's feet.
Your mental health channel time low. Why is that, Amar? Why would your mental health be low?
this yen for wenches? Little beer.
Combination of things.
They say the income tax for trading companies is to rise, just like that.
Like what kind of things? Tailing of thief guys. And what's up, Braylon and Dante Rivera? Welcome, guys. How are you guys doing? But yeah, hope it gets better for you, Omar. Oh, his name's Lazar.
Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
And that's good, Rivera.
Doing some sightseeing. Kinda curious about what's beyond this gate.
My brother-in-law was curious. Worms been eating him for 5 years now.
Yeah, hopefully you can find something that makes you happy, though, Omar. But yeah, Brandy, that's actually the name he came with. Me, like, typical gamer? Nah, I'm not that good.
What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated kill habit.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
Well, that's good that you have things that make you happy, Amar. Kill him.
Catch.
You may enter. Oh, right after you leave me your weapons.
They'll be safe when they lock her.
Fine. Make sure you don't lose them.
No worries. Be waiting for you once you're done with the king.
But what? Oh, he is a weirdo, Brandy. He does some of the craziest stuff.
What ails you?
Can't see out one eye, my lord.
Picked him as rain.
Thank you, my lord. A right miracle you've worked. I'd like to repay you.
Convince those knaves on the city council that spells are not needed on a whim, but positively indispensable.
I won't listen, my lord. They're scared of Menga.
In that case, please convey that if any of them should fall ill, they can stick his head in the flames of the eternal fire. Now, permit me some rest.
That's a pretty necklace. Where'd you get it? It was lying in the street.
A
So I took
mutated
it.
monster
You
slave.
looked me straight in the eyes and
Fascinating
lied,
example
just
of
like your
genetic
father.
engineering.
You're a good lad. Now go play. Mummy's got to get some sleep before she goes to work.
Oho size Lorando. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure what that word is.
Menga's hound's not scaring them off anymore.
I guess.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men have managed just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well.
You're
I
here
was
for Triss.
curious whether you'd managed to
Well,
find
it hits
me,
on
Witcher.
7. You came at the right time. Oh yeah, that would be exactly what it means, Amar. I feel dumb. And cuteness, welcome.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cosy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I'm not sure what team I am yet. This is my first time playing the game.
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks. See, Witcher? I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
But that's interesting, Amar, that you express your feelings in Spanish. Almost like you don't want people to understand. And what's making all this racket on my phone? Okay guys, looks like the Fortnite servers might be down.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got a Reddit of superstition farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, 'cause it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. 'Cause I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold partied with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
So yeah, we'll see if Fortnite's working by the time I want to get on it.
Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. Nice to hear a few kind words, but my friend needs his weapons.
Course, I got 'em. Said I'd have 'em, give 'em back. So I'm giving 'em back. Here's your junk.
Thanks.
You watch out for yourself, miss. Novigrad's not what it used to be. Not a city for you.
Alright, Amar. See you when you get back.
I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
And yeah, so far this game's actually really good. I'm enjoying the journey. And yeah, welcome Shock Plays. Yeah, this game's just so big that, you know, there's a lot to explore.
It's a waste of words.
Yeah, I'm still with the main games. Haven't even bought the DLCs yet.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice?
I appreciate that, Shock. Yeah, I know this is going to be a very long-running series. Especially since I'm going to be doing it only once a week. So yeah, it'll be going on for a very long time.
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks. Nothing.
And yeah, welcome, A-Dog. Welcome to the stream.
I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went out.
We're lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
And what kind of name is Klug?
So.
That's not the button. Oh, okay. Didn't even realize that was down here.
There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Need to use a Witcher's senses. And yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure plenty of people are gonna watch this game. Oh, what's this?
Free City of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control financial life in the city.
Official word is that Novigrad will remain neutral. Somehow doubt anyone believes that anymore.
Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
And Bree, welcome. How are you
I don't
doing?
know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Welcome back, Amar. Awesome, glad you're doing just fine, Bree. that it? There it is. Swimming, swimming, swimming. If you're still here, press 2.
Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on. 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
At least you're still here, Amar.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Cuteness back in the building.
Triss, you told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you, Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I claimed to be a common rat catcher.
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty could be an exterminator of rodents. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
Oh yeah, my day's been great so far, Mar. Hope your day gets better.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works?
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
We need to place these crystals around the greenery, near anything that looks rat-related.
Oh!
What's your senses?
I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and draw things.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Okay, so lots of rats around this way.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
And yeah, Mario, do what you have to do. Any more rat traps?
Monster slayer in the world's largest city, looking for a rat shit. Jeez.
I appreciate you coming in, Blazer. And I appreciate the like. How are you doing today?
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well?
I am great, thanks for asking, Blazer.
Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And...
reconciled?
And yeah, I understand that, Blazer, but, you know, at least you'll have fun on holiday. Yep, peace out, Amar. Appreciate you dropping by, and hope your day is amazing.
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
Australia Day. Happy Australia Day, guys.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, whereas there's really nowhere to run.
Sometimes you have to escape just to forget. Your friend might have dwelled on his lost legs, but it's not like by grieving he could have grown another pair. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Oh yeah, time differences. Sometimes I forget that we live in different days.
Well, well. Our lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working.
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. neither is to leave here alive.
And now we fight.
Me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me and traffic a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Money.
Now get.
Thanks, Geralt.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, Dejon Kier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
Alright, now to find Corrine Tilly. Blazer tapping Dee Dee again. We'll keep this stream going strong for as long as I possibly can do it. Grr. Yeah, that's exactly what I expected.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Well, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian, or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night, and furniture moving about in the attic, and last week... Well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlor.
Oh my.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corrine requested she not be disturbed.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim. Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Mountains, economically.
Now time to enter the spooky haunted house.
Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that.
And if you haven't already dropped your like, be sure to drop that like. Press 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, blah, 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 if you're still watching.
That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Oh.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Yeah, Fortnite did win the fan poll, but I hear the servers are down right now.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
There's the ladder. And Taki Cole's welcome.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Yeah, Chug Jug is what it's called. Not sure what it does, though. I have no clue on that one. It's legendary and it gives full... Okay. That's good to know. So yeah, if Fortnite's working, by the time I want to get on, I'll hop on some Fortnite. And yeah, peace out, Dino. See you later.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
I've got to examine the drawing. Crib.
Strange stuff. A doll. Drawing shows it lying in a cradle. Maybe I should find one.
Where was the cradle? I know I saw one.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Find out why the door slammed shut.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Guys, we're getting ready to find an oven. Exciting stuff here in Witcher 3. Where be the oven? 8 people watching. Welcome, guys.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? I can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
Ooh, little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
See ya, Blazer.
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big end chases me. End's got these reds.
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty. So I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with. So I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to. I don't. I won't.
Let's make a deal.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? 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 Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Yay. There's probably something around this. No, I'm tripping. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. English? Yes, Owen Smith. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Dreamer's upstairs. Gwent Welsh.
Who are you?
Triss Merigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
Welcome back, Blazer.
Try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Gosh dang it, this house is so dark. There we go.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse. The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Yo, Brian Cook. How are you doing? Welcome. Fireworks Maze Patch Party. I haven't gotten to that part yet.
Starving in this evening, though. They eat horse parts.
Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty.
That guy's dying of poverty. I forget what button it is to run. Send her to the tower? I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Witcher? Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
Not quite, but what's it about? I hear right, you're going on some voyage, need a companion.
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this.
Didn't I talk to this guy before?
When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Letta I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well, well. Ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war, that one and the next, but I never fulfilled my promise. High time to change that. Or if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on. And a Witcher's shoulder's as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
Ubisoft Black Sails.
Plan's crazier than it is sane, but there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenbjorn. It's but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born. Will that work for you?
Sounds fine. See you there.
Hawaii.
I believe I see a challenger who seeks to subdue I'll make you weak.
Don't you all just get off my back?
The seas are tossing, tossing, and the wind keeps blowing and blowing.
Is she down here or is she up?
Well, you're easy enough on the eye.
Question the reason why. I don't understand the question.
Elves now roam the city, selling bistec to children.
Fucking hell. Just ain't like anything I've ever seen.
Wait, there's a staircase going up. Pokemon? Not really. There we go.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. We must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from
Yeah, I'm controlling this, Selwyn.
Of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
At least you're here, Luffy. Welcome to the stream.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. I had no idea what to do with a young girl, so I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Brokilon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Brokilon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny?
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Let's keep sharing.
No need to rush. We have time.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
I have more to say.
Then please do.
You might as well say everything.
It was in Rivia. The Second War with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
I think everyone's just watching Blazer. Just enjoying the ride.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
a descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more.
Can we get a rip in the chat?
Different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
See ya, Blazer.
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
I appreciate that, Elliot. Thanks for dropping by and smashing the like button.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter
the rosemary and
through the
thyme.
red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Go to the rosemary and thyme. Wow. Wow. I'm not sure why all those people were screaming though. Off to the Rosemary and Thyme. That guy likes rain, guys. Yep, 8 people back and watching. If you're still in the stream watching, press the good old number 2. That's if you can hear me, of course. So if you hear me, press 2. It's a nice long walk through the city there. Now just find the entrance.
I'll never come back, you stinking staggies.
All we wanted was
69.
Don't give a flying fuck. Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth.
Bootyful.
Just in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs.
I know, right?
All right,
Toast for teeth.
Time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Gotta get around it. Ha!
Fist is how Star Trophy earns.
Looks like we never left Bergen.
Leg it!
Ah, please. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh.
The Wild
Not
Hunt.
good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale. And what do you find instead? A shite storm.
A
Dandelion
shite storm.
gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Now we gotta search for clues.
Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot. I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous
Yeah, this
touches of
dwarf's
my
pretty
soul's
funny.
yearning chords. Get out, pal.
Yeah, it's Zoltan Chevet. However you pronounce it.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
The faculty of Oxenfurt University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letonov, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
Yeah, they definitely got quite the names in this game. Geralt de Rivia, Zoltan Chevet, Triss Marigold.
Hmm. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It says planner.
We found Dandelion's Planner. That's another name for ya.
Iron business seriously.
If you only knew. Gives it everything. Not seen him this obsessed ever. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
Ooh. That could help, though.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Should you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Read Dandelion's planner. So gotta find it here in the items and give it a read. Rosa Varatrae. Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons of incivility to swing her dwarf with agility. A charming garden enclosed villa in Gildorf. Molly. Though she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace. Gildorf, villa next to the morgue. Vespiola. Though timid in looks, no adventure did skip her. My heart melts when she asks, ever had a Big Dipper? Far Corners Laundry, near the mouth of the Pontar. Marabella. Though her cries are divine when behind closed doors, standing on stage, her squawks are drowned by snores. The Bits near Pauper's Square. Ella Hall. A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes, or be made a fool. Tailor shop across from the tannery. There we go, we read the planner. Now we've got to talk to all these women, talk to Zoltan again. Right now we're going to talk to Vespiola, because that's who's marked on the quest.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got new protection.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
The king of beggars are mine.
The king of beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration?
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness. And you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Alright, Brandy, no problem. See you when you get back.
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw.
Ooh, drama.
All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Oh my.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Ooh, level 9. Let's go. Dee Dee making sure the chat is not dead. Let's go up. Yeah, I think this will be my last quest on Witcher for today, since I've got a crap ton of notifications saying Fortnite, so Fortnite servers are probably back up and going. And Fortnite won the poll.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
And then?
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it?
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
That's funny.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
I know this is none of my business, but why do I
dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Elihal's a very interesting dude.
Just hope it don't come down hard at harvest this year.
Now Marabella. So 7 people still here. How's everyone doing today? Everyone's hyped for Chug Jug. And what do? I buck all the trends and play Witcher. I mean, I'm doing great myself.
Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty.
Dying of poverty. Eternal fire.
Oh, damnation.
This is the longest walk of my life.
Oh.
At least the benefit of this here, there are 6 people with the stream opened in a tab. So while they're not interacting, they're at least viewing. They're giving the watch time. In the end, I guess it's a good thing.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all.
Why not?
A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit? It hurt him much. Will he die? Don't die from rats, stupid. Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him. Liar.
That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Wonder if the rat catcher will get well.
I know you're here,
No,
Dee Dee.
he's not. How do you know? Mum says that if he but catches a cough, he's as good as in the grave. This one's got a fever.
Let's let all these kids leave. Okay, that's finally the last one. Oh yeah, all good, Brandy.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems?
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Fungi?
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See him later?
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
And clearing out some phone notifications real quick. And there we go.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Talk to Molly.
Are you a wizard?
Hey, Douglas Fairchild. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today?
Hey, not like that. Draw it out more.
10 people. Welcome, everyone.
What difference will it make?
Hope you're all having a great day or night, wherever you are. Novigrad is just so big that I've never even been all the way up here. Getting lit up in here. Alright, let's keep moving.
Just this morning, my Britta came back with a marking news. Some mysterious murders happening in some house.
Mysterious murders.
Of a drunk troubadour. She never lies about serious matters. Some storekeeper told her the corpses were shreds. A storekeeper.
This Baronet's Lavalettes villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
She get fired? Where can I find her?
Seem to know who Molly is. You also know she doesn't work here anymore. Know where I can find her, maybe?
This time of day? Probably sipping punch and considering which horse to bet on.
Not in the mood for jokes.
I jest you not. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Latar. known until recently simply as Molly.
Gotta wonder if Molly fell for the nephew or his inheritance.
We cannot know that just yet. But I'd wager she has strong feelings for both.
I mean, the lesson for you guys. If you have strong feelings for someone and they have money, you've won. But anyways, continuing on.
Alright, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Latar?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Yeah, sure, let's go with this guy.
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way, then.
The viewer number keeps bouncing up and down. 20 likes. If you guys haven't dropped a like, be sure to drop that like. Let's try to get to 25.
We've arrived.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vorl.
Yeah, grey's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the Chestnut or the Bay?
The Chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the Bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle, made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Let's race, why not?
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Ha! Splendid! In that case, you must choose a mount.
I appreciate coming in and leaving a like, CJ. I appreciate the support. And go ahead, rest up if you want. Now let's ride the Bay.
Think I'll give you a run on the Zerrikanian Bay.
Cantarella for me, then. The horses are saddled. Let's begin.
Riders, ready!
3, 2, 1.
Don't spare the horse! what you're made of. I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Ooh. There we go.
I chose put in a nice run.
Exceptional. I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you. That is yours. Ah, look! Lady Latar has just arrived.
Who?
The woman formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
Yeah, that guy's pretty cool.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Sister.
I'm under the impression Dandelion thinks you still serve the Lavalettes.
Oh, that's because I never told him I stopped. Didn't want him to treat me any different.
And your husband has nothing against it? Your old friendship?
Course not. Sweetykins couldn't be happier that Dandelion's raising me sophistication.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
And welcome back, Blazer. How are you doing?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. I've not seen him since.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Another drifter in.
Now where'd Voorhis go? I actually just adjusted my feature channels, Blazer. And I don't think I have any room. Oh, there's the general up there.
Yes? Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
And we make our return to Novigrad. Nine people here. If you're just coming in, be sure to smash the like button. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to say hi. Let me know that you're new.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
This morning, my letter came back from the market with news. Some mysterious murders happening in some house.
Now we've just got one more to talk to.
She never lies about serious matters. Some story from the Telfer. She's my friend. A storekeeper. Another trustworthy source. Everyone in Novigrad wants others to listen.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. That's another night with that whore.
I traced the pansy all the way to the garden.
Did you catch him?
No luck. Driving in slippery, the bugger, as quick as a tomcat. He scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
Sounds like it might have been an accident.
Well, that seems to be
Maybe
locked.
so. Both Mrs. Defonda freaks.
A witcher. Eternal fire, have mercy.
I read one look is all it takes to get scabs.
Okay, this has gotta be the way in.
What do you want?
I'm the new cook.
And them pointy things sticking out behind you, they your cleavers?
Away with you, vagrant.
What's this? Didn't hear me tell you we ain't looking for no cook? Sod off!
I kneel before you, O eternal fire.
Find a way into the villa. There seems to be a way over here. Okay, so no way through this house.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. That's another night with that whore.
Keep your distance.
A witcher. Eternal fire, have mercy.
Civilization ends at this camp's boundary.
Find a way into the villa.
Spardanians, as long as they pay.
Don't you fear the pyre, free?
Okay, that's not the way in.
Black ones, Spardanians, as long as they pay and don't hit. Aren't you too old to be out whoring?
I just got told.
Discretionary tribute to benefit Arcadia or exile.
Who knows? Quite.
Pick and choose while I be in Grenade. Once I close this shambles down, you won't see me till next week.
Do not bother
what
me.
you can find today.
Why would a witcher come here?
Aye. Yes?
I think this might be the best way in.
Nothing hurts as much as life. I wish you health. Nothing hurts as much as life. Guards! Just wait. They'll drag you away in shackles. Nothing hurts as much as life. I wish you health. Guards! Just wait. They'll drag you away in shackles. Run, good folk! We've a madman!
How the heck do we get in the villa?
Witcher! Witcher!
Hey! This is Yondrain at Macaire.
You've upset the guards. They might attack you.
Civilization ends at this camp's boundary.
Where do you think you're going?
Best sheath that blade.
What's this? Didn't hear me tell you he ain't looking for no cook? Sod off!
Verweten Dockers in Kürze.
I'm not sure how to get in.
No discounts, no credit.
Black ones, Spardanians, as long as they pay and don't hit.
must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Sorry.
That brothel? Why? They don't even let you take a goat.
Honestly, I'm not belly. Eternal fire, how it hurts.
Okay, must be down a level.
Yes, definitely, of course.
Excuse me.
Expect me to believe that? Begone, or I'm
Sure. Yes.
Heard you play for high stakes here.
Firstly, we must have the proper effects. Let's have a look at our cards, shall we? As I thought, let's return once we've collected better cards, And 1,000 crowns for the buy-in, of course.
It's
Good to know.
Will you go to the bath for me?
You take a goat.
Such are the times, my good fellow.
It takes a great deal of arrogance to call a pirate, so they let him rabble and now.
White Wolf, welcome to the Passiflora. Oh, no sign of recognition in your eyes.
Greetings,
Don't fret. I'm sure I look quite different from when we last saw each other.
which was...
Oh, eons ago. You and Master Dandelion appeared, 2 halflings in tow. What a smash they were, the little chaps. We recount that night to this day.
So the, staff hasn't changed since then?
Oh, of course it has. It does so incessantly in this business. Burly Berthy married a merchant. Ella struck out on her own. And you'll likely find Cerise praying at the temple. I alone remain. So, shall I summon the girls? Just remember, this is a decent establishment. Pause to yourself to start with. And our girls are well-mannered. The range of subjects they discuss in detail, I myself find it daunting.
I'd love to meet the rising generation of Passiflora buds.
Something unusual.
Will you go to the bath for me?
Don't think so, man. Absolutely. Oh, that really got my dapper up.
It's a material world, and I'm a material girl.
He can get his wife out of the dungeon. We shall talk about this later, all right?
Hey there, handsome.
It's gotten so I'm afraid to see the surgeon. Never know when they'll accuse him of witchcraft.
Yeah, so there are people this way. No.
Hard finding work here, you know.
Actually, yeah.
The eternal fire burning and all that.
It takes a great deal of arrogance. You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Narcissa?
Darkness everywhere. I see it all around.
No, a headache again. Hard to say.
There's an upstairs too.
Radovid's not a whit better than Emir. He might even be worse.
The new fiend. The big
I'm not sure I understand.
Huh. And what's up, Pikachu? Welcome. Appreciate the like and share, and yeah, I'm okay. How are you?
Oh, I'm so annoyed. Barbarian.
Very well. But what about the trade we do with the Empire? We shall lose our shares in the maritime company.
Yes, definitely.
You'll not find much to do in Novigrad.
Went to see your Nan. Oh, hope it went well, Pikachu.
Welcome, sir. We trust our charms and skills will prove to your liking. What is it you wish?
You're an elf.
Easily recognized. I'm proud of it. Never thought to conceal it in any way.
From what I know, elves in Novigrad aren't exactly treated in a civil manner.
That's putting it lightly. But this is not the place to discuss that. You've come seeking pleasure, not to hear complaints.
I'm tired. Like to relax with a beautiful woman, preferably an elf.
You've chosen well.
Elves are very attractive guys. Okay, look away, children. This is a mature game. Just throwing that one out there. He's so messed up, he's rolling down staircases.
So what's it
Alright, now that I played a little bit with that, gotta find a way into the villa.
Watch it, Greylocks.
Oh, what was it? It was me asking a question.
We can go at it here, or at my place. You choose.
Is there a way in this way? What was the question? It's in the description. And in the video. suicide is always the answer, folks. Oh yeah, I know, Pikachu, I'm just messing. Okay, yeah, now another take. Take 222229546799598. Cat goes meow. Meow meow meow. Oh, cat runs away.
What's this? Didn't hear me tell you he ain't looking for no cook? Sod off!
Yeah, I appreciate that, Pikachu. There's gotta be a way into this house. Okay, locked key required. Where's the key, though?
Watch it, Greylocks.
You know what? Let's hold for Witcher senses.
Hey, mate. Best sheath that blade.
Yeah, what's the good news, Pikachu?
There must be order.
Fortnite. Oh yeah, I already knew that, Pikachu. Watched and commented.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna look up a walkthrough on how to get into the villa, because I'm right confused. Well, it says there's 7 now, and I think they might just be watching and not commenting, which is perfectly fine. Everyone dead. Yeah, they all fell asleep. Yeah, you should know by now Dee Dee is always here. Gadra's climbing through the back.
Watch it, Greylocks.
Hey there, handsome. What grace, what style.
Okay. I think I see the way in now. Loot. Hope this is still the same spot I fell last time.
You got brawny thighs, stranger.
How do I get in? There we go.
You fancy...
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? Well, I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But miss, he just claimed to be the cook. He's a cheat, he is.
See, Frederick, did I not warn you not to jest with the guards? They haven't any sense of humor whatever. Now take Master de Bergerac to the training room, quickly.
As you say, miss.
No, I had no idea, Pikachu. I don't really use Instagram a lot anyway. But thanks for the follow. I'll be sure to follow you back.
realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Oh yeah, maybe you do, Dee Dee. I don't really check my Instagram a lot.
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll learn the ambassador's art.
Wooden sword.
Follow me.
I'm following you. Come on.
You're my new instructor. Well.
Yeah, I wasn't
Papa
sure, Dee Dee.
clearly went out of his way this time. Wood to
But yeah,
start with.
I'm pretty sure I do.
I must know your worth.
Yeah, the only social media I'm really active on is Twitter and Discord. Those are the ones I use the most.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? You're quick.
Not good. Damn.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Didn't we just talk?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't. But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
A rematch.
Stop throwing and fight. Got it. You're quick. Why bother with two swords when you can barely
Here's some action to 8 people watching. And hope you're all having a great night.
Stop flaunting and fight.
That's awesome, Pikachu.
bother with 2 swords when you can barely handle one? Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are
Lessons.
you 2 lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden.
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Ooh.
Take it Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Ooh.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth 2 sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Ah.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Changing subjects. Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta.
Calonetta.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Where and when?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Dun, dun. So now we consult with Zoltan.
Yay, Witcher.
And this is the time where the viewers start to drop down as the stream winds to its close. By the time we get to Zoltan, it should be at the 3-hour mark. And that would seem a good place to end. Dang, Dee Dee. That's a super viewer right there.
My wife won't believe me when I tell her.
I've had enough of living.
Oh!
No!
Stop.
Looking to make some clean chum, hey?
Ah, ah, ah.
Leave her up for me,
Sorceresses, their debauchery putting whores to shame. Alchemists, right? Ah, here's
White hair like a miller's
the
son.
Witcher. Look! The corpse-like visage, the beastly eyes. This is magic that's made a mongrel of a man.
Well, he ain't easy on the eyes. But you do kill monsters, don't it?
And every so often a wyvern will eat a neck.
I'll just go back to that guy later.
White one, take a gander over me.
Alright, gotta be really close.
I met you, mate, back there at Lockwood.
How are you keeping, boy? Monsieur Sultan, the old bum? What's this? Haven't even drunk her water. Naughty bound. Now repeat. Savory crackers.
Alright guys, this seems a good place to end off the stream. Just whacked the 3 hour mark. Still gotta stream the fan poll Thursday. So we'll be moving on to Fortnite within the next 15 minutes or so. So I'll see you guys in the next stream for some Fortnite. Peace out, guys. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications if you haven't already. Bye.